is thinking.
I'm dedicated to it. I can't be stopped.
I have such a team. A big Uncle Ted Love Fest salute. Thank you. Thank you to Shahu and Ryan and John and Parker and Linda. I'm up here. And Linda Peterson and Rocco Winchester Nugent, Shemaine Nugent, which, by the way, tell everybody you know there's a Real America Voice. It's coming on strong, because if you want truth, logic, and common sense, and you want to absolutely obliterate disinformation, kind of like Donald Trump is doing to the drug traffickers from Venezuela. Is that great footage? I want to just get a loop reel of Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War. We don't need to defend. You don't need to defend. I don't defend hunting. It doesn't need to be defended. I celebrate and promote it because it's perfect. Hands-on conservation. Steve Cropper, Booker T and the MGs. Steve Cropper wrote some of the greatest songs in the world. I hope this works with the guitar. What's going on here? Oh. Come on! I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour until my love come tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour until there ain't nobody around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you. Do all the things that I told you in the midnight hour. Yeah, baby. Steve Cropper, I got to jam with Steve Cropper. How about this one? I'm a soul man. Soul man. Steve Cropper, thank you for fortifying and enriching our life. We're at this Birdland. It's Birdland number 14. I think I'll unleash that Birdland number 14 on... All right, did I mention the Colt Python is a great Christmas gift? What a great wheel gun, 357 Magnum. I shoot some lightweight Cowboy 38 specials, so you get trigger control, make double sure it's unloaded, and dry fire that gun. I'm gonna dry fire, get Mr. Trigger Finger to know Mr. Trigger Pressure intensely, ultimately, definitively. And then, of course, the single action. Bam, I love that. Double action is when the trigger is pulled, it cocks it and fires it. Single action, like the old cowboy guns, you gotta cock the hammer back. But anyhow, we shoot a Remington 357 Magnum. We shoot Remington 38 Special Plus P. That's the great thing about a 357 revolver, is that it's a mechanical piece where you have to really understand how it works. Before anybody shoots their revolver, make sure that they open it and close it and fondle it. Make sure it's empty. You still never point it towards anything you're not willing to destroy. But what a great Christmas present. Real America's Voice. Tell everybody you know there's a Real America Voice. Shemaine Nugent's Faith and Freedom. That's a Christmas gift. Because truth, logic, and common sense, faith, and freedom, especially delivered in a spirit campfire setting, may be the ultimate inspiration to take back America from the insanity of those people who don't like secure borders. I mean, it really boils down to Democrats. Hello, Jackson. No, you stay back. I can't move the camera because I don't have the camera. I got this laptop thing going on. But anyhow, what a great gift. It's the Christmas season. Come on. You're going shopping. Get the people you love a revolver. And when they start out, it's best to use a .22 revolver. And then, of course, you want to get a Galco holster. This is a Galco shoulder holster. And your Python fits in there thusly. And then on the other side, you have 2 speed loaders, so you have spare ammo, because carrying a gun won't do you any good unless you have spare ammo. Speed loaders in a Galco shoulder rig is just what the doctor ordered. See, it goes in like this, comes around over here, and then you can draw it like that, and get in the game. Because you know what? I'm going to talk about that now. I talked about it before, but this is an emergency. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. I mean, my God, you got to know it's an emergency. How do you turn that? What a great light. What a great light. This is called the, God, blinding stuff. Angel lights. Get the people, can you go to angellights.com? Is that what this is? But anyhow, how about all the people that are getting stabbed and beat to death? How about all the people that are being stabbed and beat to death by people that have already been put in jail for stabbing and beating people? Guardian Angel lights. I guess guardianangellights.com. It's just unbelievable. When I kill a deer way back in the uncharted swampage, and I find the deer after a very difficult blood trail, which I've had many very difficult blood trails this year, even though many of the blood trails were outrageous because of this beast broadhead. It's literally a Donald Trump broadhead. Josh Bomar is going to join me on an upcoming show. This is a great product. I'm killing a lot of deer with the beast. I use the Schwacker, Levi Morgan Schwacker. I use an old Bear razor hood. I use a Steel Force 2-blade and 4-blade. I'm having a great hunting season. The venison floweth on. The beast, look at that broad. It's spring loaded, so when it goes in your arrow thusly, almost it flies like a bullet, like a target point with no wind resistance. And then when it hits the animal, it goes bam, and it opens up, spring loaded. So anyhow, speaking of getting the people you love a pistol, to carry a pistol, know how to use the pistol. Do you know how to use a knife? Which, by the way, look at the knives. I get all these wonderful, look at this beautiful handmade knife they sent me. Thank you. You people that send me weapons, I feel the love. Look at these knives. Beautiful. This is a custom buck knife. Look at these knives. And I got a new, the greatest knife I've ever carried. Oh my God, it's called a Benchmark. Is that the name of the knife company? Benchmark Knives. It's got a serrated blade and a flippable. This is another custom made. I'm going to end up slicing my fingers clean off. A beautiful knife. But anyhow, the people that are getting stabbed and knifed and beat to death by people who have already been caught multiple times for stabbing and knifing and beating people to death because of the engineered recidivism. At what point do you people value your life enough to get a damn gun, know how to use it, and carry it every day? You know, everybody gets beat to death and raped and bludgeoned and carjacked and macheted and cold-cocked and hit in the back of the head with a bat by people who have already been incarcerated for all those violent crimes, but the court system and the prosecuting attorneys and the judges and the parole boards keep letting out these savage, monster, violent devils. Your family going shopping today, they will cross paths with a released violent felon multiple times today. I don't care where you live, especially in a Democrat-run city like Chicago and Boston and Baltimore. And what will it take for you to value your gift of life enough to get a damn gun, know how to use it, and carry it in a tactical position so you can defend yourself from the engineered recidivistic savages of our failed court system? Wake up, people. God gave you the gift of life. I've never been unarmed and helpless. What an insane choice that, and it is a choice. Well, we're not allowed to carry. The guy in New York, the old man who was attacked by a recidivistic violent felon, he shot him, and the man who defended his life is in jail. Planet of the Apes. This is cuckoo's nest stuff. Don't you want to get home to your family? Carry a gun. And if you're uncomfortable with that, then good luck. So let's talk about that in detail. Introduce all you gun guys out there. The best people in the world are gun nuts because we carry the tools necessary to defend ourselves from the exploding, runaway, ubiquitous engineered recidivism. Introduce the people you love to a .22 caliber revolver, preferably using CB caps. They have no recoil and no noise. And it should be a revolver so that they learn to feel comfortable with the mechanics. We talked about this before. Now this is a .357 Magnum, which will also shoot lightweight. Thank you, Colt. Colt Python, what a great gun. I love the Colt Python. This is my backup gun. I carry this in a shoulder rig, and I carry my Glock 10mm on my belt. And this comes out when necessary, every day, so I'm familiar with the functions, the mechanics, the performance, the hardware of a revolver. And stand 10 feet from the target and wear, well, if you use CB caps in a .22, you don't need ear protection because it's that loud. By the way, do I still have that? I think I still have that musician's thing on. But I'm about to wrap up B block. This is the B block. This is segment 2 we're wrapping up in 20 seconds. But bottom line is, and it's a new camera. We had a camera here. Rocco's got a wonderful camera, but I'm using the old laptop camera. But anyhow, thank you for supporting truth, logic, and common sense. We the people, experimentation, self-government, God, family, country, Constitution, Bill of Rights, 10 Commandments, Golden Rule, good over evil, self-defense, law and order. Thank you for that. See how that flows out of my mouth? I can form syllables because I've been clean and sober for 77 years. Next week, I love you people.
And it gets me thinking, leave this long-haired country boy alone. And I start singing along to that line in the song, Sweet Home Alabama. I hope Neil Young will remember a Southern man